in addition to all the other precautions that I take, um, because I'm immunocompromised, because I do my own shaving and haircut. Uh, I bought some equipment here to cut my hair, and cutting the hair itself is not very difficult. Um, I don't have very much of it. Uh, well, just very little that's left. But I also try to line up the face as well. Um, there's no rhyme or reason of how often I do it. I'm fortunate enough to where I don't have to go into an office. I work from home. So some days I end up looking like this. So one of the first things I do is I try to lower the beard. I have a area here to catch all of the hair, and so I don't clog up the sink or make a mess. And so the first thing is, and I take this down pretty far. And I shave it in the direction that the hair grows because I don't want to take off too much. Um, I enjoy having a beard. Um, I've actually been wearing it since my college days. I started an actual goatee. I think I was still in high school. So, with regards to, I also as an old man, I get the old man eyebrows. So, I hit that a little bit, take off those strays. I remember the first time truly shaving was in ROTC in high school during inspection. Um, I had to dry shave. Um, so after I get it down to a length where I like, um, I go back and, well, actually, before I do that, I need to get this area just a little bit closer here on both sides. Um, and after that, I get the trimmer um, to get all of this off before I put the razor on it. And so I start here. And depending on how close it gets, I might not have to put a razor on there. Looking like I may not have to use a razor today. I'm actually going to a wedding tomorrow. It's an Asian wedding. It's a country Southeast Asia called Myanmar. Some people may know it as Burma. And so, if you're not familiar with Burma, you may be familiar with Burmese python. That's from there. I think I may have to go ahead and put the razor on it. I don't feel as though It's taking it as low as I would like. I want the baby butt smoothness. Yeah, so I can see I'm gonna have to put a razor on there. And when I say razor, it's just a safe 5 blade safe razor. And I notice a couple of bumps on my head. I'm not sure what's causing that. I've never had that issue before. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a razor, and I need to see what that's all about. Next thing, I try to get this looking a little better. And so I start here and just take it around. First I get the line, and then kind of clean it up. This part is always an issue because for whatever reason, no matter where I stand with the light, I can never quite get this side here in the light. So there's a little bit of guesswork. You'll see. So that's the bottom. And then I come sometimes up here, uh, the blade pulls a little bit. Not doesn't feel too good when that happens. Lean in a little closer here. Trying to come around on this side and do the same. Push that back just a little. And then for the mustache. Normally I have a little music playing, but I don't know all the copyright rules, and so they want to be in here jamming it out and get a letter in the mail from some record company accusing me of infringement. This section right here is almost like the work of a surgeon. Because one slip, and I get my Halloween mask early. So the face is pretty much complete. Now I just gotta do something about the dome. So I'm gonna have to put this up because I'm gonna need the sink after this. I think I'm good. Oh, nope. I always forget. This hair grows a little bit down my neck. Plug that back in. So I have to come down to here and get all of that. And then come on this side and do the same. If you hear a little rattling, that's all the medicine I now have to take due to the gift I've received back in April 2004 due to the selflessness of my donor and her family. Always thankful for them giving me this opportunity. So clean up my cover here. So inside here is what was on there and up there also. So I'll dispose of this shortly. Now I need some hot water. I have my clean cloth. Once this water gets nice and hot, I can finish up on this dome, getting it nice and smooth. I probably should have taken the this off and just rock the goatee. I understand that sometimes different cultures are not too comfortable with men in beards. Um, and, a lot of people can say, well, Carl, that's their problem. I don't think that way because, for one, it's gonna grow back. So I guess I'm gonna do the face first. Was that a phone call? Oh well. Oh, that was hot. Get a little bit of my shaving cream. Let's see, put that there and get a little bit more. Put that there. A little bit more hot water. And I get the, not this part, but the back of the blade. And simply just come down to the line. More surgical work. And over into this side. All right. The next move, the dome. Take the hot towel. Wipe off the excess. Get the shaving cream. Same one I use on the face. Oh yeah. Get that in there nice and good. One more time with the hot towel. And dry the hands. So now I look nice and insane. So I don't want to hit any up the sideburns. And even though you couldn't really see much hair, and so this saves me approximately, I live here in Prince George County, Maryland. For those that aren't familiar with the areas, right outside of the nation's capital. And so to get this done in this area, it could be in excess of 50, maybe $75 to include the face. So it doesn't seem like this is the part where I have difficulty, unless you can tell me what I'm missing, but I can't see it. So for those of you that shave your own head, other than the field technique, how do you make sure that you won't leave anything showing? Or, any comment or questions you have, I'll respond to it. And if you like the content, just slide me a like. Like I said, if it's something you want to comment about, a better way that I can do this, had absolutely no training. My grandfather, he didn't wear a beard. Now that, I just let that go down the drain. Don't tell my landlord. Okay, and then after I do that, before I shower, I'm going to clean it off along with that that's on the face. Oops, excuse me. Brushing up against the camera. Did it again. And so after that, I don't use aftershave or any of that. I just get some old school alcohol. Here we go. No cuts. And so that's pretty much how I take care of my face and hair grooming to keep from going to the barbershop. Again, I appreciate you taking the watch. And if it's something about it that you like, give me one of these. And if it's something you like to say, give me one of those. And if you want to continue to see what I have going on, just hit the subscribe button. Thank you, and I hope to see you in the next time I'm showing you the life and times and a change of heart for your heart recipient.